Hello everybody, Catcher here and bringing you back with a brand new episode of Transform Talk. And in this episode, I will be talking about Transformers The Last Night Big Game Spot. So this is a trailer analysis, or in this case, TV spot analysis. So let's get into it. First scene we see is a horn and two helicopters. The first thing that caught my eyes in that scene was the horn. And there's this big kind of mountain looking thing, and then there's two helicopters behind it. I think those two those two helicopters are behind a like a mountain looking thing, and then over that mountain I think that there's water over there in that side, and I think that's where the horn and a lockdown ship is located. And because if you guys want to know why I assume that that's a lockdown ship, it's because at the end of Transformers Age of Extinction, we did not saw lockdown ships crash landed. So I'm assuming that could be a lockdown ship. If so, that'll be a big that'll play a big thing, I guess, if you want to call it that way. In Transformers The Last Night. Yeah, that's it for that sequence. Our next picture we see Sir Anthony Hopkins behind or in the green kind of looking area, and we saw another scene in that sequence where it was the three-headed dragon with the mysterious person in the horse. So yeah, we didn't see that for that long, but here we get a different scene and we see Sir Anthony Hopkins. So I think that's pretty cool. Right here, next scene, we see a TRF robot drone, if you want to call it that way, and then next to it, there is a Optimus Prime poster, and under Optimus Prime's head it says enemy. So I'm assuming Optimus Prime will be the big bad villain in this movie, because in the trailer we already saw that Optimus Prime is evil. So yeah. Next scene we see Mark Wahlberg, or K. Yeager, in the movie, or in this case I guess. He's holding a kind of Cybertronian looking gun. Not sure if it's a modern gun, doesn't look like it, or maybe he just invented it himself, because in Transformers Age of Extinction, when K. Yeager first met Optimus Prime, he said that he's an inventor. So yeah, or engineer. So yeah, I think that he maybe made that gun, or he probably took the original model of that gun and then he just engineered it, if that kind of makes sense, into his own kind of signature pistol looking thing, if I do say so myself. Next one, this is a beautiful, beautiful shot. We see Cybertron. I'm not sure if it's Cybertron yet, so it might be confirmed, not sure. And then we see some, I'm just gonna call Cybertronian roots, because there are like roots connected to something we don't know yet, or at least I don't know. Well, it could be the little pieces from the scene back in the trailer, where we see this Cybertronian planet, maybe Cybertron, getting close to the moon. So I think that's pretty cool. And that Cybertronian planet might be the moon, I guess. And then so it's on Earth's atmosphere, and it's kind of dragging. It looks like it's dragging the Earth's cloud. So yeah, that caught my attention really quickly. Next scene, it's kind of confusing, because at first you see the couple TRF vehicles. The reason why I know they are TRF vehicles is that they have, if you cannot see, they have machine guns on the top of their vehicles. So I guess, and then right there you can see, or like you can see that there's an explosion there. And at first I thought it was, when I took a picture of that, I thought that that was just like it looks like it's just a explosion, right? Like there's a bomb right there, and they just maybe set a trap for the TRF vehicles, and then bam, you see Grimlock's head popping out of that. So that's kind of weird. Not sure, because getting back to that picture, it totally looks like it's just a bomb, but then bam, Grimlock's head just pops out of nowhere. So I don't know. And then after that, you see it's kind of weird because that sequence is it shows that TRF vehicles are like kind of driving in a same direction, I guess. And then you see Grimlock coming out, and then you see him kind of like roll, and the TRF vehicle, I think they might have gone through a explosion, and then they got like kind of destroyed, and there could have been some destruction, or maybe Grimlock gonna die there. But come on, Grimlock can take down all those prototypes from Transformers: Age of Extinction, and like from these TRF vehicles, I mean, they're just humans, so they can't really just kill Grimlock. I mean, he's the leader of the Dinobots, and yeah, supposedly he could be stronger than Optimus Prime, maybe, but Grimlock can't just die like that. I mean, like I want to see him in robot mode actually more than Dinobot mode, because I really want to see some action going on with Grimlock in robot mode. Okay, after that you see Laura Haddock's character, and I think Laura Haddock's character, or maybe her name's Laura Haddock's, pretty sure it's Laura Haddock's character, running with Mark Wahlberg or Kate Yeager. And then it looks like Laura Haddock, sorry about that, is like kind of either looking at Mark Wahlberg, or something behind them that's chasing them, or it's just those roots from that Cybertronian planet. I still don't think it's Cybertron. I don't know. They can't. And then next up, we see these kind of plane things. 3 planes. Obviously, there could be more, but I'm just saying. They're flying through Cybertronian planet roots. So you wanna know what happens after that? Well, every time when some planes and some soldiers get near a Cybertronian object or thing, they get crash landed. Well, what do you know? Our next up, you see these soldiers. You can totally see that they have guns, because there's a floating pistol right there, and it's done in slow motion, and it looks like there's some people there and some blue cars. It looks like it's somewhere around London or UK, not sure, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's done in slow motion, Michael Bay's signature thing to do with his movies, I guess. And the next scene, we already see this, Isabella Moner's character. We already saw that in the trailer. And then this one, it's in the trailer as well, but we kind of see it like a little more of that sequence. And it looks like there's 2 submarines maybe going inside or outside. I'm just gonna say going outside of a lockdown ship, because in Transformers: Age of Extinction, we see that the ship kind of turned, the bottom kind of turned into a kind of suckage metal magnet thing that sucks all the magnets up and just drops them down. I think that could be the thing that was using the magnet, and I think that those 2 submarines and whoever's in there, they're stuck in lockdown ship, and they are trying to get out of that ship. And I still think it's a ship, so yeah, that's in my opinion. And then right here, you see place and the Cybertronian thing, probably Lockdown's ship, and you know, that's where Bumblebee and Optimus Prime is going to fight at. Oh, and it is an awesome shot, in my opinion. We see Optimus Prime hit his right side is blue and his left side is red. Not sure of how that kind of fits in his kind of Cybertronian model of him, but it looks pretty cool. And then when he says, "My maker, I do," bam! His eyes turns into purple. Really, I'm actually a fan of him having purple eyes more than him having blue eyes. So I don't know, because I have a Optimus Prime leader class right there, and I painted his eyes purple. So and I guess that shows how big of a fan I am with Optimus Prime in purple eyes. So I think that's pretty dang cool. And then next up, we see Mark Wahlberg holding a sword, trying to hit something. Maybe, I don't know, or maybe just I don't know. Well, sure, he's trying to hit something. Whatever's in front of him, bottom of him, I don't know. So there's Mark Wahlberg. And then right here you see Laura Haddock's character. And so I say Laura Haddock's character because I know for a fact that it's Laura Haddock's character. She's kind of yelling, I guess, and then there's water like goes in front of her on her face. So yeah, yeah, whatever. Next, we see the big battle where Optimus Prime just grabs Bumblebee, and this kind of looks like the scene where in the trailer we saw that when Bumblebee was running after Optimus Prime, he turned around and he grabs Bumblebee from the neck and he carries him up and throws him down. That might look like a different perspective of that sequence, so I don't know about that. And he slams him down on the ground, or maybe Optimus Prime just threw him on the ground 2 times or more. And then we have a pretty surprising sequence. Not saying that Bumblebee, when he fights Optimus Prime, not saying that he's not die or anything. Well, Bumblebee's really, really strong. He gets this hammer from out of nowhere, I guess, I'm assuming, and he hits Optimus Prime in the face. And then you see that Optimus Prime has a shield on his arm, so he's trying to block the Bumblebee from hitting him. Well, he did not, and he got hit in the face instead, and it kind of knocks his shield out of his arm. So I think that's pretty cool. And then right here, I didn't notice that. Maybe that scene was a bit too fast, but you can totally see Mark Wahlberg right there on top of Optimus Prime, and then you see Bumblebee jumping up and they're about to hit Optimus Prime in the head or wherever he's planning to hit, and then boom, Optimus Prime blocks it, just like when Optimus Prime in the trailer, when he rips out some parts of Bumblebee, and then he's like gets this blade from his arm and he's trying to stab Bumblebee, but then he uses Bumblebee uses his hands to block it. So yeah, that's it for my trailer analysis video. I did have some assumptions, I did assume some things, but there might end up being true, not sure. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. I can't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna be some more seconds of Transformers to Last Night on Super Bowl. So I'm definitely gonna watch Super Bowl. Not sure if I'm gonna go root for Falcons or Patriots. Not sure. I'm not a fan of football. Who cares? I'm just gonna watch it just for Transformers to Last Night. So that's it for today's video. Hope you guys have a great day, and like, comment, subscribe like always, and be sure to have a great day, guys.